YouTube! What's going on today, you guys? Thanks for joining again to my channel for another Bleach Brave Souls video. Now today I will be checking this Soichi out. I've done already a video on her back way in the days when I started with this channel, but that video used to be back then without any voiceover, without any description, just a gameplay of her in a weak ass quest. And yeah, that's not doing her any justice. And because I like using her a lot and I play her till this day, and considering she isn't even that old and she is actually pretty good, yeah, I want to do her more justice and use her. And to be honest with you, yeah, if you are a Dragon Ball Z fan like I am, don't you think these two kind of remind you uh, of 17 and 18? I mean, 17 and 18, that's a boy and a girl, obviously, but these two kind of, I don't know. These are the super sexy twins of Bleach Brave Souls, I'd say. But yeah, anyways, to be honest with you, I love the design. Like, I like the way how they stand there, how they glare, all, how they flimmers around them the whole time. It's looking sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they are good, and they are twin tag team characters. Like, they have the change in mechanic during the quest, during the fight, so that you can switch characters. Like, you can play with Soifon or you could play with Yoruichi. That is a nice thing. Now, I have her for quite a while now at T20 Max Transcendent. She has SP plus 2 star on her. What is good about her? She has full stamina damage built in, and that is nice. And yeah, let's see, what did I give her? I gave her the Katakoran Alpha, spiritual pressure plus 30 and no affiliation. She is no affiliation character. And yeah, that is like the only down thing of her. I would have wished her for her to be like, I don't know, Soul Reaper. But yeah. She has Hollow Killer and no affiliation killer, so she is double killer. That is very good. Hunting cap standard and fortification pill standard. I'm missing a Kimari for mine, so that is why I don't have that. Bonus characters: Shunsui level 10 SP, Max Transcendent Isane, Max Transcendent Chat, all of them strong attack recharge damage. I could have done a hybrid link or a full stamina damage, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered, to be honest with you. Um, she is doing just fine the way she is. And down below, bonus abilities. I gave her stamina recovery because she's a melee unit. Like, she's melee, she's SP based unit, but melee. She does tend to lose quite a bit of SP, quite a bit of health through the game. So that's why stamina recovery. And I gave her weekend defense because I do use her in Guild Quest. And yeah, that's basically it. Like, there's nothing more to say. She's almost at 5000 SP, so yeah, hitting good. As for her skills, built-in fire resistance and freeze resistance. I mean, she is just made for IT trials. That's where I use her till this day mainly, carrying rooms with her, so she's absolutely killer. Devastation 40%, full stamina damage boost, stamina recovery, frenzy plus 1, debilitator plus 5 seconds, weaken defense, sprinter plus 1, guard break, combo bonus, increased CPU double team character damage. That is a unique skill to her. Increased stamina minus 30%, spiritual pressure increase 135%, and so forth. So overall, a solid character, to be honest with you. Like, this is not even a whack character. This is a very good unit. Like, obviously, if you're focusing on Guild Quest, there are other better units. But as for normal gameplay, she's awesome. Like, there's nothing more to say about her. She's awesome. She's a very good character. If you have her 5 of 5, max transcend her. Definitely. Go for it. She's a unit I'd say you should be max transcending if you have her 5 of 5. She's very useful. Now, let's see what quest we can do. She is mined. Let's head over to PvE IT trials. So here we are again. Inheritance trials. There it is. Let's go. This is like as hard as it gets for PvE content. Generally speaking, IT trials are the hardest game content in Bleach Brave Souls. There's nothing harder than it, really, except maybe the Ultra stage for the current point event or for generally for the point event. But yeah, that's another story. But generally speaking, IT trials are like the bread and butter. If your character performs well here, then he is a good unit. So without further ado, let's get into this quest. Right, here we are. So you see how I'm leaving her on auto? She's gonna wreck this room. Like occasionally maybe getting the one hit. Look, the fire resistance is so good on her. Oh, I love it. Like don't have to bother about none. Like she's it's like I'm playing with Artbook Ichigo. Like that is a good thing about her. Like she's oh, I love it. I love her really. And she has status element on all her attacks, which is very good. Guard break is missing. So that is one downside on her, but still, look. If you press this, you can switch the character around. So now I'm playing with Soifon. Let's go Soifon. Bear in mind, Soifon has on all attacks poison. Yoruichi has on a normal attack bleed or whatever it's called. So yeah, bear that in mind when playing with them if you try and utilize these status effects or something. Oh, she's absolutely destroying. No, I got. So let's go. I missed evading there in the last minute. So see how the recovery stamina is doing these two so good. Like that is definitely crucial because she does take the occasional damage being a NAD unit, being an SP based melee unit, um, which is the only thing I don't like. Like I wish they would have made her, I don't know, ranged unit would have been better in my opinion. But to be honest with you, it fits these two well, being melee, just because both of them are like even in the anime they're like more the front attackers, especially so if, especially Yoruichi. Let's go. The nut string. And third strong attack. Like I like her strong attack too. It's like a vortex kinda pushback. That is a very good attack. Like that's her best strong attack of all three, I think. Um, but yeah, let's see what her soul bomb is like. Like she bombs entire rooms on co-op IT. Oh, I forgot to take off my ally. Ah, look how that looks. That looks nice. How they stand at the end, like nothing happened. 92,000. Like generally speaking, when I use her on IT, in co-op rooms and I try to carry rooms, she usually bombs the whole room. To be honest with you, so she's 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 wild. Like she is wild, definitely. So yeah, there you have it. That's how she performs in IT. Like she's definitely, like I said, if you have her 5 of 5. Go for it. Max transcend her. Like that is one unit I would tell anybody if he or she has her, max transcend her because she's a good unit. Definitely. She's definitely worth it. Obviously there are other units that may be better, but it's always the case that some unit is better, especially newer units. Considering her age, I think she's like 2 years old now. That is not a bad number for her. And she hasn't done any, she hasn't lost any of her charm and power, or this team hasn't lost any of their charm and power in terms of gameplay. They are very nice to play with, to be honest with you. Very fluent kit. I like the way when you leave them on auto, they keep switching around automatically, throwing different attacks from each other. So yeah, that is one thing I like about them. The SA1, I believe, looks different on both of them. So on Soifon and Yoruichi, it's a different SA1 with the same mechanic but a different kind of animation sort of thing. So yeah, that is also a nice little detail they've made about these two. And yeah, you've just seen it. You've witnessed it. She destroys PvE IT, and the same way she destroys PvE IT, she also does the same in co-op IT if you have a build well. Ideally, you want to have SP plus 3 star, but I can't seem to get a roll, so yeah, just leave it at 2 star. But yeah, thanks for joining again. That concludes the video for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, I would appreciate a comment, a like. Don't forget to sub to my channel, and don't forget it's free of charge. It doesn't cost you nothing. So if you ever change your mind and don't like my content anymore, you can always unsubscribe. And yeah, until next time, I wish you all best of love.